how come this is the second time I booked a flight with Avianca Life Miles, and the second time in a row I've been provided the incorrect reservation number for a partner airline? Why am I never provided the correct number? Oh, did you see that trailer? Whoa. Hey everyone, so if you're looking to book an award flight with points and miles, guess what? Avoid booking with Avianca Airlines. They are the worst airline to do that. The airline is notorious for having a terrible site for looking for award flights. Even worse when you try to find flights that are available with Starline's partners. And the sad part too is that you can find great deals booking with Avianca as opposed to their other Starlines partners such as Aeroplan, Air Canada, or even United Airlines, as I personally have received and saved 15 to 20,000 airline miles by booking through Avianca, but I'm going to tell you it's not worth it. And it's not worth it because the customer service is the worst for all the airlines. So let me tell you why Avianca Airlines should be avoided and their customer service as it's the worst in all the airlines altogether. So if you book a direct booking with Avianca or a partner, if you're trying to alleviate issues or book an issue or modification, guess what? You can't do it online with Avianca. Unlike modern airlines such as Delta or American, you could do it through the app or the website. But Avianca, no, it is so difficult. And it's so difficult because you need to talk to a robot for assistance with Avianca. As I mentioned, before you talk with customer service with Avianca, inconsistency, as I mentioned at the beginning, is terrible. So recently, I've even booked a award book with Avianca to test it out. And you can see it's inconsistent in that my flight confirmation will show on the website or browser, but then it won't show up on the app. I mean, come on. And as for customer service, you can call the toll-free number, which I've done many times. It's really long. You gotta wait long on the phone, and sometimes the calls even drop as well. I dropped like 3 times one time in one day with Avianca. Another option, which is even worse than calling them, is actually their option of doing WhatsApp, which I'm not gonna lie, every time I've done WhatsApp with Avianca, they have never resolved my issue. And in fact, as you can see here, I get some Spanish words I can't understand, and I end up calling Avianca anyways after the mishap with WhatsApp. And well, this one thing is more on the passenger because you're assuming the risk. But their refund and modification flight policy is the worst, I believe. $150 to change my flight with Avianca, whether it's a partner or a direct booking, or about $200 for canceling the flight, which I actually did. So buyer beware and definitely avoid Avianca. But let me give you a personal nightmare on my customer service experience with Avianca and to avoid them as they are the worst airline. So I've done 2 award bookings with Avianca, and guess what? They gave me incorrect codes for both flights, and also they're both on the same airlines. Both of these flights were partnered with Air New Zealand, which is Starline's partner. And if you notice here, when you book a flight with Avianca, especially with a partner, they give you a booking reference code for only Avianca, and you don't even get it for the partner airline for Air New Zealand. And what does that mean? You gotta call customer service or do WhatsApp, and the worst part too is that there are clues as well. And the reason why is because the system for Avianca is unable to produce a booking reference number with the partner airline, so you don't even get one and you have to contact Avianca. Unlike better airlines such as Alaska, where I've done a partner airline booking before and they give you one reference number for Alaska and one for the partner airline, as I've known here, because I booked a flight this year with Starlux Airlines and it was totally smooth, and I was able to do everything just in one shot, no customer service needed on that booking. So let's talk about Avianca flight nightmare in better detail, as I booked a business class flight from Auckland, New Zealand to Los Angeles, America. It was 80,000 Avianca Life miles and about $100 tax and fees, just under. And as I noted, Avianca gave me a reference number for themselves, and we didn't get one for Air New Zealand. I contacted Avianca to the toll-free number, and guess what? They gave me a reference number for the Air New Zealand flight I was gonna fly very soon. And guess what? I put it in Air New Zealand, and guess what? It's wrong. I mean, come on, right? So guess what? I have to go back to customer service at Avianca and confirm what are they doing. You know, and I ask them like, why is it wrong? And they say, oh, this is a number they were given, and apparently if it's wrong, you need to contact Air New Zealand or the partner airline. So in the end, I did call Air New Zealand and get that correct booking reference number, and well, things were resolved for now. And just to show you a clip here, as I talk with Avianca customer service, they are unable to give me a reference number because it is a system issue with them. I'm saying when you book a flight through Avianca, you don't get the second confirmation code. I always have to call you guys or contact customer service.
Our system doesn't show the code of the other airline. When you receive the confirmation code, the only way to get that code is when we look at in our system, in our internal system. That information is not showing up through the website or through the confirmation code that you receive, because the system doesn't show up that information. The only way to get that information is call us as a customer service And in that way, we can verify the information for you. But we don't have another option to provide you this.
So in the end, that's my rant on Avianca Airlines as the worst airline to avoid and not fly, even if you have miles with them, even if it's a good deal. Because in the end, the nightmare customer service, the inferior application technology is not worth your time or effort. So let me know in the comments below what do you think about my experience. And if you have any comments, if you flown with Avianca or booked partner award airlines with Avianca, and if you had a better experience than I have, but to me going forward, I'm avoiding them like the plague apparently. So remember to hit that like button, share my content going forward in this space. As I say in all my videos, life is short, travel more than one, and stick around for some clips from my recent trip to Korea. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.